Whenever I tell people about my career in landscape architecture, it sounds a little bit like a fairy tale. It's almost too good to be true. Um, I grew up in central England, went to university at Manchester, but in between high school and university, I had the opportunity to be a field geophysicist in Botswana, living in a tent in the Kalahari Desert. It was a very striking experience after fresh out of high school, but it also shaped a lot of things that I've done since then, because it engaged me directly in the relationship between people and the environment. My job was to prospect for water, and there was obvious benefits to finding water for people to live. There were obvious downsides too, which is that when people brought cattle into the areas where they now had water, those cattle would eat all the grass and would spread the extent of the desert. So I became very aware of this intimate relationship between people and environment very early on. Over the years, there have two themes have emerged in my work. One is that I'm really interested in what it is about the environment at large that makes people healthy and happy. And the second thing is, what are the trade-offs that people are willing to make for their health and happiness in order to achieve health and happiness of the environment itself? So those have been sort of two themes. When I teach, the same themes kind of stay there, but they're shifted a little bit in terms of the emphasis. When I talk about health and happiness in the environment, I believe that most people experience the environment mostly through looking at it. So vision is really important to what I do, and that becomes the central thread of what I do in teaching. The fit between human beings and the landscape is so intimate, and it's so fraught with challenges. It's so easy for us to ruin the values that we really seek in the environment. The work that I'm doing now is trying to expose more people to that same set of dilemmas. In the case of the Marcellus gas development, we're trying to show communities that they can actually have both. They can have economic development and they can have beautiful environments. What is needed as an added ingredient into the thought processes behind that development is some design forethought, is the vision, the envisioning, the projecting ahead that I talked about before. Same kind of thing in Tanzania. Tanzania is, I think it's about the 7th, 8th poorest country in the world. How in that setting can you persuade people that protecting nature is a good thing to do at the same time as providing food for their families? The ability to be able to help people see the way that those two future possibilities can come together is really right at the core of what I do. So I kind of maintain this necessity, this dual necessity to try and ensure that at the same time we're planning the environment for people's economic well-being, that we're able to achieve and sustain their health and the environment and the health of the environment as well at the same time.